Welcome back to the Traders Network. Michael Yorba broadcasting to you live from the Dallas KFXR 1190 AM iHeart Media Studios, worldwide through yorbamedia.com. All right, I'm joined with Shlomi, CEO of Blue Sphere Energy, BLSP. He's taking organic waste and turning it into electricity. We're talking about the education process, but as we go forward, let's talk about Shlomi, the sector that you're in. The technology. It's new to most people about taking waste and turning it into energy, and then having that get a financial benefit of owning your stock and being participating and cleaning up the environment and actually reducing a carbon footprint through the process, right?
Yes, indeed. It's very important to mention here that the technology in the United States, maybe it's pretty new, also not very new, but pretty new, but this technology exists over 30 years already in Europe. In Europe, there are thousands, about 8,000 or 9,000 biogas facilities, that some of them are working for 20 or 30 years. Only recently we see some movement in the waste-to-energy market in the United States, and this is due to the fact that some states pushing aggressively toward this industry, especially in the northeast part of America and in the west part of America, in California and other western states. But right now, the potential, from a business point of view, the potential is here in the United States. Okay, in Europe, this market is exhausted almost all over, except for some countries like UK. But the potential of this market is in the United States. A recent report from August 2014 came from the White House and EPA mentioned that until 2020 there will be about 11,000 facilities that will work with anaerobic digesting technology. Right now there are a few hundreds only. So the potential is definitely in the United States, and the Blue Sphere is definitely a leading company because we managed to do something that not very companies succeed to do.
Okay. What about the potential in Asia? I mean, that is just one big dump, one type after another, you know?
Yes. In Asia is also a huge potential. The company right now, Blue Sphere, focus in America, right. In the United States, focus in Europe, in Italy. In Italy, we're doing acquisition activity. We acquire fully operated biogas facilities, and definitely we're looking at Asia, but since it's such a big market, we have to be careful and keep our focus. Okay, so we definitely have some plans with testing and checking and researching a few countries like South Korea, Philippines, China. We're checking those markets, and definitely they are on our radar, and we're thinking very seriously to penetrate to Asia. Absolutely.
Okay, so you're at the beginning stage of an industry sector that's about to just go crazy once you start getting some buy-in from, say, the municipalities to separate the waste so that it goes directly to you and there's not an additional cost to separate it and then turn it into electricity. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yes. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on your website right now. Right on the homepage, it says what we do, and I scroll down. I think it's maybe number 7. It says you provide financing, debt, and equity. So, are you helping your partners that you're seeking to do business with by financing them into the process so that they can participate with you?
So, what we do everything. Since we are a project developer, we are our business model, first of all, is build, own, and operate. This is one thing, and then we have our acquisition activity. But basically, we know how to do everything from getting the feedstock, the power purchase agreement, through financing, permitting, etc. We just raised, for our two projects in Charlotte and Rhode Island, we raised $46 million in order to build those two facilities. So as an integrator, we're coming with the total solution, and we know how to take over from other developers if they got stuck in financing the process, or we know how to develop it from A to Z. But definitely we supplying also the financing, either in the shape of equity or debt or any other mechanism that will enable us to finish and build the facility.
Okay, if we can, let's move to sum it up, the milestones you've achieved that got you to the point you have here, and what your future plans are, the goals that you have for your company, for Blue Sphere Energy.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to mention the fact that the waste-to-energy market in 2012 was valued at $24 billion. It's expected to reach until 2020 to $37 billion. So this is a definitely growing market. Okay, it's definitely a growing market, and as I said, the huge potential is in the United States. So until now, we managed to do two financial closings. In total megawatts, 8.4 megawatts, which those megawatts will be start to produce in the beginning of 2016, and will create revenues, ongoing revenue for the companies for at least the next 15 years. In 2015, the company for those two closings, we received already $3 million in cash, and we will expected to receive another $3 million in cash during 2015. So those things we were done deal. Regarding our acquisition activity, we are in the last stage, I can say, on our first acquisition in Italy for 4 biogas plants that they are already fully operated, which will give the company ongoing cash and will create add very nice value to the company. For the next 5 years, so in total we will have, in 2015, we will have 12.4 megawatts. Our plan in the next 5 years is to produce about 100 megawatts. In the United States, Italy, we definitely have some activity here in Israel, and maybe in one or two new markets that we right now testing and researching.
All right, your plans. Let's come back to the United States domestically here. Your plans for expansion in the United States. Let's give us a 2015, 2016. You've got 8 megawatts right now, 2 plants. What do you anticipate growing to in the near future here in the United States? How many plants? Yes. How many megawatts?
Yes. Sure. So in 2016 in America, we will generate 8.4 megawatts from Charlotte and Rhode Island. In 2020, according to the pipeline that we have, the plan now in 2017, as I can see it now, is to reach to 20 megawatts. Okay. In 2018 to grow to 34. In 2019, we're planning to reach to 50 megawatts here in the United States. In terms of revenue?
Yes.
In terms of revenue, this means that in 2016 we will have, I don't want to say the exact numbers, okay, but it will be about about $4 million. In 2017, you can reach to $6.3 million. In 2018, about $10 million. In 2019, about $16 million in ongoing cash. This is in the United States.
Wow. That is a great game plan, and I would call this impact investing for anybody out there, because you're actually making money off of cleaning the environment and reducing energy needs on a global scale, starting here in the United States. Congratulations on a great company and great concept.
Thank you very much. This is the beauty in this idea. We're helping the environment from one hand, and from the other hand, we're having ongoing cash flow machine that we are building, which based on long-term agreement with the AAA utilities company in the United States and in other countries. Yes.
Beautiful. All right, we've got to go to a commercial break, but Shlomi, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Shlomi Palas calling in from Israel, CEO, Blue Sphere Energy, and symbol as BLSP on the OTC bulletin board. Coming up next, we're going to go back to Kyle Kennedy, CEO, Seafair Exploration. And this is a man who finds buried treasure, and he's good at it. We'll be right back.